If you thought you knew Oprah, think again. Some of her darkest secrets were revealed, and the truth will shock you. Oprah has been the center of conversations for years around shady business deals, her true intentions when it comes to fame, power, and controversies about her weight loss practices, relationships with other celebrities, and even her stance on Scientology. She's no stranger to the limelight, and when it comes to secrets, she has far too many, so let's talk about it. I will admit she has quite a story. Her life's journey, while questionable, is still a testament to resilience and determination. Oprah's childhood for the longest time was kept under wraps. She honestly thought that if secrets from her upbringing came to light, that people wouldn't like or respect her and it would ruin her image. Essentially, and maybe rightfully so, she assumed the media would eat it up and spin her story to highlight only the negative. Her childhood was marked by unimaginable trauma. Aside from her father being absent, her teenage mother also left her to be raised by her grandmother, who, by the way, was not very nice to her. She would physically and verbally attack Oprah, and one time on the Dr. Oz show, Oprah discussed some horrifying memories she has growing up and the pain she endured. But despite all of that, Oprah said her grandmother, at the end of the day, did the best she could. She actually told Dr. Oz she doesn't have that same pain today, but suffered many years with PTSD, depression, and anxiety. And at the time, as a kid, she just thought that all of it was normal and said, and I quote, "I knew that children were to be seen and not heard." Oprah said it wasn't until 1988, when she was watching a program on TV that discussed the body's reaction to trauma, where it clicked to her that she's having so many sleepless nights because she was so neglected as a kid and left alone for so many hours of the day and night that it instilled a fear in her that would take years to release. Oprah's biggest bombshell secret that came out that she absolutely did not want anyone to know about is that she actually carried and gave birth to a baby boy at the age of 14. Sadly, the baby passed away shortly after birth due to complications.
When I was 14 years old, I became pregnant, hid the pregnancy until the baby was born.
But this moment had like a very profound impact on Oprah's life and emotional well-being. She even told Dr. Oz that her father, who slightly re-entered her life at that point, said to her, "This is your second chance now to make something of yourself." Those words stuck with Oprah, and she recalled thinking, "Now that I know better, I can do better." And it would seem as though she carried that sentiment for the next few decades. But does she still practice that now? It seems those words to live by have gotten lost recently when it comes to her choices. And despite Oprah wanting to keep all of those secrets from the public, she would actually face a public battle in 2011. Oprah's very public battle with depression and anxiety back in 2011 was a significant moment in her career. After 25 years of hosting her iconic talk show, she announced that she would be ending the show to focus on herself. The real secret she didn't want you to know is that ratings had dropped drastically. The show was not doing nearly as well as it used to, and the pressure of maintaining it took such a mental toll on her. Now, despite being scared of becoming irrelevant and canceling her hit show that had gone on for decades, Oprah would then go forward with launching her own network named OWN, which I think it just dawned on me that it stands for the Oprah Winfrey Network. Am I the only one who's like here? Don't laugh at me. Now, this network would go on to become super successful and is to this day still on the air. Another big secret Oprah tried to keep from the public from knowing is her personal struggles with weight. Yes, she has been pretty open about her lifelong struggle with weight and body image, but has she always been truthful? That is the better question, because going back to as early as 1997, Oprah faced criticism for promoting fat-burning pills on her show, which some experts argued were ineffective and potentially harmful. Fast forward to 2005, Oprah again faced backlash for endorsing Jenny Craig's weight loss program, with some critics arguing that the program promotes unhealthy eating habits and unrealistic weight loss goals. 2 years later, in 2007, she faced criticism again for promoting quick fix diets and weight loss solutions on her show, which some experts argued were simply unsustainable and unhealthy. And if all of that wasn't enough, she faced extreme criticism in 2011 for hosting a weight loss competition on her show, which critics argued it promoted unhealthy competition and body shaming. And honestly, I just feel like with that one, girl, you should have known better. Like, she has gone on and on about how often she's been body shamed. It's like the bullied became the bully. I honestly don't know in what world she thought that was a good idea. I'm not done though, because in 2015, we have the Weight Watchers controversy. Oprah literally became a spokesperson for Weight Watchers, promoting their program and even investing in the company. However, some critics accused her of actually promoting restrictive dieting and unrealistic weight loss expectations. Now, in very recent times, Oprah has opened up and admitted to using weight loss medication as a quote-unquote maintenance tool to manage her weight. She revealed in an interview with People that she uses the medication in conjunction with exercise, drinking a gallon of water a day, and eating all meals by 4 p.m., which could also just be intermittent fasting if we're being honest here. But she said she had a turning point where she realized she has been blaming herself for being overweight despite having a predisposition that made it difficult to control her weight. After consulting her doctor, she was prescribed the medication that she now uses to maintain a healthy weight.
I took on the shame for 25 years, making fun of my weight.
And while she didn't actually disclose the specific medication she's taking, many fans have speculated that it's the ever-famous, ever-trending celebrity quick fix medication that starts with an O and ends with pick. Please don't make me sing the jingle. Knowing she has ties to Weight Watchers still, it's safe to say she likely can't really discuss too much about what she's talking about, but like with all the half-truths we have gotten from her lately, would we believe her anyway? Please allow me just another minute of your time because I almost forgot to talk about the lawsuit back in 1997 that Oprah faced. This one, although public knowledge, feels like a big dirty secret because, well, if you're like me, this is the first time you've heard of it. So back in April of 97, during an episode on her show titled Dangerous Food, Oprah made comments on mad cow disease while discussing the risks of mad cow disease transmission through contaminated beef. Her comment was, and I quote, "It has just stopped me cold from eating another burger." The segment was widely viewed as contributing to a drop in cattle prices, and cattlemen in Texas sued Oprah for defamation in the amount of a whopping $10.3 million. The cattlemen claimed that the show's negative portrayal of their business caused a steep decline in beef prices. Winfrey won the case, but the cattlemen appealed the verdict. The U.S. Court of Appeals in New Orleans ruled that Winfrey did not knowingly and falsely depict American beef as unsafe. Oprah, once acquitted, said in a post-verdict interview, "Free speech not only lives, it rocks." That's how she said it. That's it for today, but let me know your thoughts. Do you think Oprah has more skeletons in the closet that need to come out, or are you team put it to rest? I'm your host, Ashleigh. It's been great catching up.